And so I feel very proud to have my father's name up there, and hopefully it'll make a difference in these people's lives. And the last thing he would say is that the greatness of the Raiders is in its future, and today I want to say that the greatness of UNLV is in its future on and off the field. That's pretty much what I have to say to that one.
Ryan Ketchum, Channel 13 News. How important is it to be able to keep this relationship between the Raiders and UNLV strong? Oh,
it's totally important. Again, as I say, they were one of the first people to welcome us here to Las Vegas. Keith has been phenomenal. Eric has been great. The relationship is going to be strong. Anything we can do to help them, we will do.
Now, President, talk about what the $1 million donation means to the school here.
There's about a million reasons to say that, yeah. You know, you can't say it's not about the money. It is an extremely generous gift. But I think more than anything else, it shows kind of the Raiders' commitment to the community. We're part of the community. UNLV is your university. It's the community's university. And so this is just yet another way that the Raiders are connecting with the community through, every which way they do, from the programming that they do and now through UNLV in this way. I do have to say that we thank you guys every day to be able to have a university that plays in the best stadium in the country, and not just for college football, but I think it's the best stadium in the country, period, is something that helps to raise the stature and the prominence of our university. We have now the best football coach in all of college sports. And so the combination of all of those things together, this is the kind of thing that's happening in Vegas, these exciting synergies and connections that are being made. And more than connections, it's about partnerships and shared values. I get chills when I hear about you saying what your father used to talk about, because all of my interactions with Mark is that it is an extension of that legacy. It's a commitment to excellence. It's a commitment to making sure that you provide for other people and to create community. And so it makes perfect sense for all of this to be coming together. And I think that it's something that we're going to continue to value. Sandra's leadership has been absolutely extraordinary. And it's important to note that she is a UNLV grad. Well, and it's just been something that the university has been able to benefit from. I think the community has been able to benefit from the Raiders being here and having a presence and making that presence and having an impact with that presence.
For the university, what will you be spending the $1 million on?
Raider tickets.
I was going to say, I checked my pockets. It's not in there. Actually, our athletic director would probably be better to delve into all the things that can be used with that money.
We'll have a lot of opportunities to enhance our student-athlete experience in the ways that's most important to them and most important to their growth and their maturation as a student-athlete here at UNLV. So we will we'll focus in on the things that is most important to them. And not important to me, but important to our student-athletes, because they're the number one reason why we exist in having a job here at UNLV in college athletics.
Have they identified what those things are?
The student-athlete experience, and it's a broad range, but it also involves their growth and their maturation as they continue to move on to life after sport.
Coach, what does it mean to you to see Al Davis's name in your team room?
Well, this on a personal level, the Raiders were my team growing up, so this is a surreal moment for me on a personal level. On the opportunity to be the leader of our football program, the impact that this gift will make for our student athletes, it can be looked at and viewed in my scope as transformational on changing the lives in a positive way of young men that will now, continue to use this gift to enhance their opportunities here. It will provide the platform for them for the next 50 years of their life to really establish something that we're all proud of, and in turn how it works together, the city connection, the Raiders, us, and together we'll make Vegas a better spot. And I'm very, very thankful and honored. Thank you.
Sandra, you're a leader in our community, in our town. What leadership do you see from Coach Odom being a rebel here in our city?
Oh, it's incredible. And now that we've all acknowledged that he's been a Raider fan, it even makes the partnership more special. This partnership with UNLV, obviously with Mark's leadership, saying, should go to the football program. This is what we're all about. We're clearly a football team first. It is also broader, right, with our partnership with the UNLV Foundation, the NFL's Play 360 program, working with the Public Health Department on that, working really closely with the sports management division and making sure we have internships and other opportunities for UNLV students in business school and law school and things like that. So it's a broader partnership, but today is all about, you know, football, and I'm just proud to be here, proud to be a part of, obviously, the Raiders organization and seeing this partnership continue to grow.
Coach, you were mentioning the impact that the Raiders partnership has had with the athletes. How have you seen that so far this season? I mean, a great start, 4-1. How have you seen that just inside the athletes when they're out there?
Yeah, not only for our current student athletes, but you look at prospective student athletes that see everybody has a goal in sport to be the best. You're the best version of yourself, but also in the game of football, we all dream of playing in the NFL. Okay, and then what are the connected pieces that make that happen or make it possible? You look at gifts like this that will allow us to continue to work towards that goal, but then also scaling it down when the game of football is over, the impact that our university will have on our kids, on allowing them and preparing them for the future. You know, because we share the same city, our kids, our team look at the Raiders. I mean, we follow it daily because it's there, it's real, they can see it and feel it, and it's something that they're striving for. It's something we're striving for to be our best. And if we do that, then we create opportunities for our kids. This is just another example of how that takes place.
I was going to say also, when you walk in, you notice 2 of their uniforms are silver and black. So there is a synergy there as well.
There is.
All right, I think that does it. Thank you so much for coming.
Thank you, Mark.
Yep.
Appreciate it.
My pleasure.
Okay, definitely.
Thanks, Coach.
Great to see you.
Yes, sir.
My
Dinner, baby.
No bread, no rice. Oh my gosh, where are we gonna go eat?
Well, we can bring Eric. Come on.
He'll eat all of the bread.
Hey, we go table 34. They got plenty of bread.
No, I just don't want him to think that you're athletically good enough to have that conversation. Cool. Thank you guys.
I made it clear to the
Yeah.